Now, me personally, I like MOBAs. I like hero shooters. Although I'm not playing any hero shooter currently. I know Overwatch, Marvel Rivals, League of Legends, Dota, uh, Mobile Legends. Is that the name of the game? That's like League of Legends, but like with random characters from like fighting games and anime. I think that's the name. And currently, I'm mainly playing LoL and Dragon Ball Gekichin Squadra. That's the League of Legends Dragon Ball clone. One of the problems I have with the Dragon Ball one is that I get a lot of players who are AFK or who should start like going to the enemy base and dying over and over and over. That's called inting or feeding, but you probably know. And it sucks. And a lot of people on Reddit and or other social media are going to tell you like whatever happens is your fault. If anything bad happens, it's your fault. It's not the fault of one member of your team, right? That was just throwing the game. No, no, it's your fault. Um, Currently, I don't know if I'll uninstall the Dragon Ball Gekichin Squadra game. I mean, I have fun. I believe that game is more entertaining than League of Legends. It is simpler. You don't have items to worry about, a lot of other stuff to worry about. It's pretty simple. Um, there's two lanes only. I don't know if you know about that, but yeah. I'm not gonna explain. A lot of times you'll get win traders, which are players that are losing on purpose to boost the other team, one member. Sometimes you'll face players who are obviously smurfing, who are stacked. Like it's a world of pain. And sometimes you'll be in matches where you're getting squashed, like completely squashed. Your team isn't even trying to win, or they're too scrubby, they're too newbie. And when you click on surrender because you want to move on to the next game, you want to move on to a playable game. First of all, people are gonna say, "Oh, you coward, you pussy, you surrendered. Oh, how dare you surrender? I never surrender. You never give up." Like those action movies, like Karate Kid and stuff. Never quit, never surrender. Like that. That's garbage. If I'm playing a match where four of the five teammates in my team, like I'm the fifth one, are just throwing, they're just dying over and over and over and over and over. And the enemy has like five levels ahead of us, then I'm just gonna surrender. I'm gonna FF. I don't care. I don't want. And sometimes my team plays so badly that I just surrender because like they shouldn't be allowed to win. They should get D ranked, and I don't care if I get D ranked with them. Like if you're playing and dying on purpose and throwing and not helping your teammates, then I'm gonna stop trying to. Oh, you can do it like oh, so they'll get points. I mean, if they leave the match, because don't get me started with the leavers, then I just yeah, it's gonna be complicated to win because now we are at a numbers disadvantage. I try, but a lot of times I just get angry. I don't get visibly angry or yell. I just get well frustrated. Will be the word. In League of Legends, there's a lot of people who disconnect. I don't know if they do it on purpose. Of course, not everyone, but I don't know what percentage does it on purpose and what percentage just maybe they get an error because I know the Vanguard launcher has a lot of errors and glitches and bugs. I can attest to that. And maybe they got an internet failure or a blackout. I am someone who understands, even though even I'll be okay, I get it, but I'll still be pissed off because they threw my game. Whether you like it, you love it, you hate it. And in League of Legends and in many games, if you get a lever, like if someone leaves the game at the start, then you'll get the choice to surrender, but you won't lose points. It'll just be like a draw or something like that. No contest. And a lot of times, those players are not going to leave at the start. They're going to leave in the middle. Or they're just going to leave because they got tilted. And now you have to play, for example, League of Legends. You have to play a 4v5, four members on your team, and the enemy has five members, and you're gonna lose. Now, mind you, I have won games where I was at a numbers disadvantage. I have won 4v5s, and in Gekichin Squadra, I have won 3v4s. I did it, but it's mainly because one player was locked in, and because in games like MOBAs, if someone leaves the team, then you can kind of take advantage of that. Like if you're in a lane and the person you're laning with he leaves you, you can get more levels because the experience you gain from defeating monsters won't be shared, so you'll get the full experience. So I was playing this match of Gekishin Squadra, and there was a Goku Daima on my team, and I don't remember who the other guy was, the one who left. He left in the middle of the match, like at 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then the Daima Goku, he just started just killing monsters and locking in and taking objectives. And he got really strong. Like, he got over leveled. Like, he had like 2 levels above the opponents, the other laners. So he was able to destroy them easily because he was way too powerful. And we won. We did win that. Of course, I reported it. Oh, it was a cooler. It was a cooler. I reported the cooler who was laning with him and stuff. Now, I guess the first part of this video is going to be me speaking about MOBAs, like until minute 10. Then I'm gonna be speaking about hero shooters. I didn't really have a script or anything, so I'm just rambling as always. But I'm just gonna let you know. I am going to talk about Overwatch and all that. Don't worry about it. So one of the things that Gekichin Squadra, the Dragon Ball game, has that is interesting is that there's no hero bans, and you can face the same characters you're picking. But in League of Legends, you cannot face the same characters. Like, there's no clones, and there's bans that happen before the match. A certain character that you are annoyed with facing, or someone who might counter you, because a lot of the time you're gonna be rock paper scissors. Like, you pick someone, you have to be aware of the counters and stuff. But most of the time, if you play really well and really safe, you can kind of avoid the fact that you're being countered. You can kind of surpass it, the counter itself, especially if you're higher level than your opponent, than the enemy. So I will tell you that I prefer MOBAs over hero shooters because there's a lot of strategy, there's a lot of decision making, there's a lot of thinking, like where you are at, and you have to think about what abilities you're leveling up because you're gonna level up, and there's a bunch of different systems, which gives you more chances to learn. And MOBAs usually have a lot of characters, right? So you're gonna have a lot of options. It's gonna be very interesting. Like, it's hard to get bored of League of Legends when you have so many options. Like, sometimes I'm bored and I pick I don't know, support, or I pick DPS. Um, well, DPS, a top laner, whatever. I am a support slash tank player. Sometimes I do play DPS, but most of the time I just play tank and support. I'm a main tank. I'm better at playing tank, and I would say secondary support. When it comes to League of Legends, I am support main, and then I'm playing on bottom lane as an ADC. I can do both at the same level, honestly. It's no issue for me. Anyway, now we're gonna switch it up. I'm going to be talking about the hero shooters. I used to play Marvel Rivals, and the poor optimization of Unreal Engine, and just the matchmaking, the toxicity, all of it made me uninstall the game. Plus, the game was crashing and it was literally unplayable. I tried to install it, uh, not so long ago after the Angela update. The Thor sister, a new tank. She's like a flyer and stuff. I didn't get to test her because it was at the beginning, so she wasn't out yet. And I wanted that Captain America, the original suit, the original costume, which was free because I don't pay for battle passes or costumes. And I was excited, but the game started crashing, and the matchmaking. Oh my god, the matchmaking! People say, "Oh, engagement matchmaking, EOMM or whatever you call it." And think about it, like these companies, all they want is your money, and all they want is for you to keep playing the game because eventually you're gonna fall in love with a character and you're going to want to buy their skins. For example, um, I'm gonna talk just a tiny bit about Gekichin Squadra to mention something. In that game, there's certain characters that are hidden behind a paywall. You cannot play them, right? Like Super Saiyan 3 Goku and the other characters are going to come. You get currency, but it's like premium, and you get very little of it. So the only way to get that Goku is to buy it with real money. So that's a problem because, in my opinion, he's the strongest DPS character, right? And you're at a disadvantage. Like they clearly made him OP, so people are, oh, I'm gonna pay for him. Oh, he's so strong, so good. And then you literally start deleting everyone because he's super OP, super strong. That doesn't happen with Marvel Rivals. And in League of Legends, you can also unlock all the characters for free. It takes you time, but you can do it. You can choose what you want to buy. You can buy anything at any time, so that's cool. And Overwatch, you had to kind of play and unlock them. I eventually unlocked everyone, but you had to play a lot of matches to unlock all the roster. I don't remember you had to win them. You probably had to win a lot of them. In Marvel Rivals, there's hero bans, and in Marvel Rivals, you can face against the same characters that you picked. Supports are like super OP. They have this ultimate like uh, Invisible Woman and what's the other girl? Cloak and Dagger, etc. Like they got these ultimates that are just you become invincible for like 7 to 10 seconds or something like that. Depends. Luna Snow is one of the most hated characters still to this day because her ult is just she starts dancing. Time to put on a show or something. I don't remember. Like the ult lines are freaking annoying. They're cancer in that game in Marvel Rivals. And she just starts dancing. Oh, disco ball time! And whoever is inside the disco ball or whatever, the zone that she creates becomes invincible. Basically, they start getting massive heals, and she can also boost the attack powers, but nobody uses that. And it lasts for an eternity. And it's boring because there's no like, I mean, there's certain characters that can nuke when they use their ults. If they do certain combinations or if they do it properly, they can nuke Luna Snow or Invisible Woman during their ults, but still boring because if you don't have ults, then you're just gonna have to suck it up because the whole enemy team is gonna become invincible and there's nothing you can do about it. And all you have to do is press a button, and that's it. Oh, invincibility! The music from the superstar from the Mario games. It's like when you get the star, you become invincible and you start like shining and it's all colorful, something like that. Um, but yeah, Overwatch they didn't have hero bans, but they added them. I don't know what took them so long. And one of the main characters that was banned was Sombra. I hate characters that can turn invisible. In any game I mentioned, like in MOBAs, I think in MOBAs it's worse. In hero shooters, and well, going back to my main point about the hero shooters, Marvel Rivals and Overwatch are very similar, except Marvel Rivals is in third person and Overwatch is in first person. right? So in Marvel Rivals, there's characters who do melee only. They dash and they have this and that, like Wolverine, like Iron Fist. And in Overwatch, most of the characters they just do they just shoot. They just are long distance or medium distance. Yeah, some had shotguns and stuff like that, like Roadhog, but still. I used to play Overwatch a lot, but eventually I got bored. I believe that it's too grindy. I don't know. I don't like how much you had to play certain events, certain missions, and I thought the rewards were not really that cool. I do like the fact that you can get the battle pass for free if you grind because they give you some premium currency like on the free pass, and eventually you can buy one, which is pretty cool. That's pretty sick if you ask me. That's cool, yo. That's really awesome. And the battle pass isn't that horrible for a free one. You get pretty decent rewards. League of Legends, oh my god, I don't even want to talk about that battle pass. Marvel Rivals, I mean, it's fine. Um, they added like 10,000 battle passes and stuff like that. Mini battle passes with more costumes and stuff. They like saturated the game with pay to win stuff. I'm joking, it's not pay to win, it's just costumes. As it should be, as it should be. But yeah, that was a joke, my bad. A bad joke. Well, actually, it wasn't a joke, it was a mistake, an error. I just botched it. Anyway, and I like the fact that you have all the heroes available from the start. You don't have to pay for anyone. You don't have to do anything. You just boot up the game and you can play anyone. Uh, in the other games I mentioned, there's role queue. And role queue basically means that you pick a role before the match starts and you're locked in that role. So if you want to pick a tank or whatever and that's your role, you can swap characters in some of the games, but you cannot swap role, right? So a lot of people say that Marvel Rivals needs a role queue because it's like flex queue. I don't know how you call it, but basically anyone can pick anything. You can make a team of 6 DPS, even though it wouldn't really work because you have no heals. And the best team you can pick is like 2 tanks, 2 DPS, and 2 healers. Even though, yeah, they're called like vanguards, strategists, and what's the other thing? Duelists. But I don't really use those names because I use the classic ones. In League of Legends, all the teams are the same. Same with Dragon Ball. Like you're gonna have same with Overwatch. If you pick role queue, um, you're gonna have in Dragon Ball is 2 DPS, 1 tank, and 1 support slash uh, whatever assist player or I don't know, I don't remember. And in LoL it's like top lane, mid lane, jungle, bottom lane, and support. And the only lane in League of Legends that has 2 players is the bottom lane. Is why I like playing that a lot because it's fun to play with someone else. I don't like playing solo in games. Even though I mostly do solo queue, I don't like stacking or getting people on Discord or where I don't find that fun. I tried that, it went well, but I don't really like playing with others. Like I like playing with others as long as it's anonymous and weird like that. I don't like interacting with people. I just like playing with them. Oh, I'm an incel. I'm a loner. I'm a nerd, and I'm a otaku. If you were to ask me what's my favorite game currently, I will tell you that it's probably Dragon Ball, the Dragon Ball one. I haven't been playing LoL too much recently because the matches have been stressful. Like at least in Dragon Ball, I can get angry because there's a lot of people doing AFK shit. But then I'm like, okay, but the matches don't last that long and it's comfy. I mean, yes, it is hell, because eventually even if they don't take that long they're gonna take some time if you're struggling and people in your team are griefing. But in LoL, bro, a match can last for like 1 hour or more. and it happens to me a lot. And it's just hell. It's hell on earth. It's just garbage, honestly. It's unplayable. It makes you wanna quit in Minecraft, quit life in Minecraft. But I still like a lot of things from League of Legends: the strategy, the item building. Sorry, I brain farted, and all that, and the number of characters. They have like over 100 characters. Sure, it's an old game. It's been there like for a long time, so it makes sense that it has a lot of characters. But still, I like that. So I play those games. I play Dokkan every once in a while. I don't spend money on any game. Like playing games for free. I mean, I bought games in the past and stuff, but nowadays I'm not really interested in that. I just buy. Plus, a lot of the games that are coming out right now, I'm not interested in. They look like garbage and they're not interesting. They're just trash, slop, AAA slop. I mostly play old games or just free to play games. And this video is going to be a bit longer than usual, but the reason I uninstalled Overwatch was because the new mode that they added, I don't remember the name of it, Stadium. I hated that mode. It was so bad it made me uninstall the game. Like, oh, but you didn't have to play it. Yeah, but I wanted the costumes, the colors. They were really cool because they gave you rewards, and it was ranked, so it was like a real mode, and I hated it. It just legit made me want to quit. And the matchmaking, everything was crap, was garbage. I quit before they added hero bands. Before they added Aqua, that's the name of the new guy who's like support. Before they added that dude, I left. I didn't really like Freya, so whatever. Even though, yeah, I don't do DPS too much, but I play DPS here and there. But yeah, and Marvel Rivals, just the matchmaking, unplayable. People just like picking trash characters. People don't want to help you tank. You know, that's a lot of the issues. Black Panther just ruining games. Spider-Man, Flyers, like that game has so many issues that Overwatch doesn't have. So if I were to compare, I'd say Overwatch is the better game. Right now, I say so. Yeah, it has a lot of issues, and I'm not saying Overwatch is like awesome, but in my opinion, it's the better game because it gives you more options. In yeah, it has a lot of modes and goofy stuff, but in Marvel Rivals and in League of Legends, for the most part, all you can do is just play ranked. Oh, you just play ranked. And if you play quick play, you're gonna be facing bots over and over, and it's gonna be boring. It's gonna be trash. You're not gonna learn anything, so it's just gonna be garbage, right? And I'd like to say that a lot of people are just unlucky when it comes to hero shooters and MOBAs because a lot of the times you'll have a losing streak and you're playing really good, but people already are telling you, shut the fuck up, you're coping, you're trash, noob. No wonder you're bronze, no wonder you're silver, trash, scrub. And they're going to look at your score, you're like cooking. You're the MVP, you're the badass, you're the OG, you're Michael Jordan. And they're still gonna be like, yeah, but you didn't carry enough. And it's like, the community when it comes to those games are annoying. And I do still believe that EOMM is real. Like, there's no way this huge number of players are complaining about, for example, Marvel Rivals, and you get these trash matches. Like, for example, in Dragon Ball, you can get you can be very high ranked, and you can be facing people or be with people on your team that just installed the game, and the same happens with League of Legends. Why? Because they want to have you hooked. They want to get you hooked to the game, so you keep playing and you keep getting addicted. Like, they don't want to be fair. They just want to make money. That's why a lot of new games are implementing features that are locked behind a paywall, even if the game is free. Now, am I saying that you should get everything for free? No, I get that they're gonna make money with costumes, but costumes is more than enough when it comes to those games. And maybe they're gonna tie heroes behind winning a lot or earning currency. I get it. If the currency is earnable for free, like League of Legends, I can kind of get it. I have no complaints. I have no issue. I never complain about that, right? Same with Overwatch. You had to play a lot of games and then you unlock the heroes. That's fine. That's Gucci. But yeah, um, lately my experience with these kinds of games has been mixed. Like I play really good. I don't die. I do everything right. I do everything correct. I did nothing wrong. And I just keep getting players that are either new, and I keep facing Smurf accounts, people who are stacked because I play solo queue. I don't stack. I never do it. So it's really like stressful, and it can get you depressed. It can get you like, oh my god, this is so bad. It's so trash. Like it's only a thing those games can do. They can suck your soul and they can make you become toxic, and you're also gonna be pissed. Like for example, people in League of Legends, they're gonna add you. They're gonna give you a friend request, and 9 out of 10 times it's gonna be to tell you to kill yourself in Minecraft. And a lot of other slurs and crazy stuff. And it's because they're triggered. So never accept friend requests in League of Legends. Never, 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 never. And to be honest, it's just garbage. And in Marvel Rivals, I saw a guy. I had to say this extra point. I saw a guy making a video saying, "Oh well, if you do not turn your mic on, you should get banned forever or something crazy like that." Bro, I have no problem with players not communicating or like just turning their mics on, off, and enjoying the game. A lot of people don't want to communicate because they just don't care about the toxicity and they just want to chill. And it doesn't mean that they're gonna feed and they're just gonna throw the game. It means that I mean, in Marvel Rivals, I used to communicate. To, hey, do this, do that, but I did it via text, like I just typed, right? Hey, the enemies are going here. We're getting ambushed. Like, oh, flank this, flank there. Like I did communicate, but eventually, like it got so toxic that I just stopped, and I got reported over nothing. I never got banned or nothing or no, but I used to get reported. Like they told me that, oh, you receive a report or something. They never really banned me or like uh they did anything to my account or nothing in any game. In fact, in League of Legends, I have high honor. I have like 5 honor, so I'm pretty good. I behave well for the most part. Like yeah, there's times when I get angry, I start just I don't yell, but I start getting stressed and I play like crap because I'm tilted. Like as everyone, we're humans. But bro, if you're gonna play the game quietly, then play it. I'd rather have someone who shuts the fuck up than someone who's yelling at me, oh, where's the heals? Oh my god! Stupid crap, you piece of garbage! Oh my god! Uninstall the game, you scrub! You're wasting my time! This is your peak, I smurfed your peak and all that. It just makes me so tired and so bored. And I don't play as much as I used to. Mostly I enjoy working on my stuff, doing my tang, and watching videos. I play every now and then, like sometimes. I play like 2 matches a day, 3 matches a day. I used to play a lot and grind to be a high rank, right? But nowadays I just don't care. Like I grind the battle pass, and when it's finished, I don't. I just play whenever I feel like it, which is not often, like I said. Although when I play Dragon Ball, I play it a lot. The X in Squadra, I play a lot of matches, like 10 or something. They're quick, so It really doesn't matter. Like 10 matches can be finished in like an hour, so it makes sense. It's quick, so I get to play way more. But yeah, to a lot of you people who say that matchmaking is rigged and all this in games, yeah, it makes sense. Oh, but you cannot really prove it and stuff. Yeah, but it does make sense. You get it? Like if you see two guys having a French kiss, like oh they're French kissing. Oh, they're gay. How do you know? Did they tell you you're gay? But there's the proof. Yeah, but they could just like bro, they're French kissing. Like they're gay. They're gay. How do you know if one of them is gay and the other one like bro, like it's right in your face. Sure, they didn't tell you. Oh, I didn't tell you. No, no, we're not. And then you go talk to them. No, no, we're not gay. We're just experimenting. Yeah, but you did a French kiss and you look very excited and very happy and very horny, horny, horny. So like, wow, you're gay and there's nothing wrong with that, but you should admit it. No, 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 we're not. This is just an accident. No, no, no. Like, of course, they're gonna have some weird matchmaking where if you get a lot of wins, then you're gonna get a lot of losses, and then you're gonna be stuck with teammates who are like trash when it comes to rank, and the enemies you're facing are gonna be like way higher ranked than anyone in your team, and you're going to be the only member in your team that has like a decent rank. Like, let's say Marvel Rivals, right? You're playing. Let's say it's a Grandmaster match, right? You're Grandmaster, and most of your enemies are like Grandmaster and a bit above, right? They're probably Grandmaster 1, Grandmaster 3, and your team is full of diamonds, low diamonds, or there's even a platinum there. You're gonna be like, oh, bro, I'm at a disadvantage. Like my team is lower rank. Oh, because matchmaking can't be precise and blah blah blah. Like that, that sucks. Now, I'm not saying that you cannot have fun with those kinds of games. By the way, subscribe, like the video, dislike the video, whatever. Engage, brother, engage. I'm gonna die. This is my job. But yeah, um, so I don't know what else to say. Things have been very calm when it comes to League of Legends. Nothing has really happened. We got Yunara, and in my opinion, she sucks. For the most part, there's some matches where she's really good because she's really fast. And she can kind of zone you out and kite you, but she's fine, I guess. In Dragon Ball, we got the pay-to-win characters. In Overwatch, things have been okay. We're getting a new support. I don't know if he's already out. He probably is. The Aqua dude, the dude who does water bending, like Avatar. And our rivals, they're just, I don't know if they released him. I probably not, but they're gonna release Daredevil soon. He looks sick, but I can't really install the game again. I can't. I don't like it. Like I can get hype. Oh my god, this looks so sick. The designs are really cool. I love it. But then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have people just swearing and yelling and whining, and the matchmaking is gonna suck. I don't like stomping or being stomped. I like matches that are like very close, where we had to fight like crazy, and each team has good players. I don't like stomping. Like I don't like stomping. I get bored. I'm like, oh my god, matchmaking affected the enemy, so they're getting trash players and we're getting Smurfs. And I can tell. I'm like, I'm bored. I just like get it over with. Like just take the base. I guess I can fill this video up with more stuff just because I feel like it. My favorite mode is payload. That's literally my favorite mode in hero shooters like Marvel Rivals and Overwatch. Um, and there's not much when it comes to modes regarding League of Legends, but I love playing Arena and ARAM. Those modes are really fun. Not gonna lie, they're really entertaining. I wish they got like a rank system in like ARAM. Arena has a rank system, and I wish the different modes of Marvel Rivals had ranked. Even though I don't play it and I don't intend to play it, it will be fun to watch that on YouTube. A bit, just a bit. And Overwatch, bro, just get rid of Stadium. Stadium is literally cancer. Like, So unbalanced, so unfun. Bunch of people AFK, bunch of griefers, bunch of trolls. So yeah. One last thing that I would like to add. I used to play Mortal Kombat 11, and then I just stopped playing it because the community was toxic. That was one of the reasons, like I said, why I left Rivals. I was actually in Discord groups, so like I got to talk to the community, and I hated them. They were so weird and toxic. Both communities, they remind me of why I don't really like interacting with communities. I just like playing my games in silence, my online games. So that's that. Overwatch community, oh my god, so freaking toxic. Like, you cannot say anything, or you'll get reported and you'll get banned for an eternity. Like, most people they are quiet because they're scared of getting reported. In Marvel Rivals, they don't give a fuck. They're just gonna say whatever. In League of Legends, most players are muted. I mean, some people will type, but that's really like in my case. And I play in the USA, United States region servers. Is rare. Like for me, it's really rare because well, I play there because I get the best connection when I play in the USA servers. And what else? In the Dragon Ball Gekijin Squadra, there's no communication. There's barely there's no in-game chat, not that I'm aware of. You can't really talk to people in game. You can add them, but how? Like I don't remember if you can add them after a match. I don't really. It's very clunky. Need to polish it more. I mean, it's a new game, but they should have those systems implemented. Our rival had them. Rivals, sorry. Um, but yeah, that's it. Did you enjoy the video? I'm glad. If not, get banned. I'm joking. Take care. Bye.